Wagwan, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Dreycosting. If it's your first time over here, what we do over here is to analyze the financial markets, like chop it up in pieces, so each and everyone can understand. Today, we're going to look at how to track your income and expenditure. Because in order to budget properly, monitor your expense properly, to come out to the savings at the end of the month or the end of the week, you first have to know where you stand and where you're actually spending your money on. All right. So I'm going to show you a simple way how you can do this by using Excel that everyone has on their laptop or desktop. Let's dive straight into it. Okay. So in accounting, we have what you call your income statement. So your income statement is what you use to track your income and your expenses and to net it off to see if you come out in a profit or a loss for the month or for the week or whatever time frame that you're looking at. It could be for a year. Okay, so all you're going to do is to ensure that it's formulated, right? So you can list right here the type of income that you're getting in. It could be from your 9 to 5 basic, some 95 benefits, from the side hustle, could miscellaneous, it could be coming from anywhere. You're going to total that income, sum it up, right? You can also have investment income coming in. You can have income coming in from your pension fund, etc. Right? Those are passive income. And what you're going to do, you're going to add both of those income, or wherever you get an income from, you can also put it in right here, right? Then you're going to list out your expenses. You got your telephone, electricity, water and heat, rent and mortgage, etc., etc. Whatever expenses you have in your life. All right, so you have motor vehicle upkeep, fuel, children, family donation, tithes and offerings, friends donation, laundry, health, clothing and accessories, right? So security, and I can go on and on. What you're gonna do, you're gonna total all of these expenses. So you want to record your expenses daily. So at the end of the day, say that you spend something on food right here. So let's just increase this, right? Say that you spend something on food, right? Say in the prior month, take it from the prior month. Say in the prior month you spend like not $1,000, but you spend $1,010. You just go. You're gonna click F2, right? Equal sign F2 plus, and that is how you record your expense. You just gonna jot in your expense, right? Each and every day. It's best to do it daily. So now that you have been recording your expenses, right? You know where your money is going, right? You know what you're spending on the most. You know what you're spending on the least. And this way now you can now formulate your budget. And we're going to look at budgets in the videos to come, but I'm just showing you how you record your expenses. Okay, so what you're going to do here is that you see this right here, E21 minus this one right here. So it's this right here. It's your income right here minus your total expenses is going to give you if you get a profit or a loss for the month or for the year or whatever you're trying to do. I suggest doing it monthly because that is how I record my expenses, by doing it monthly. And below that, I like to put in my finance charges such as bank charges, interest, pension fund loss, etc. Right? So what you're going to do is take your operating expenses minus those finance charges will come to your total profit or loss before tax. And you know that you got to pay your taxes. So this profit or loss is what you're going to use to determine how much tax you pay, because you can't pay tax on this income right here. You got to pay tax on what is left after your expenses. And that is the figure that we calculate tax on. Okay. I'm not going to get into tax or anything like that. But all right. So another thing that I like to do, so let's make it a little bit interesting. All right. Short and quick, but a little bit interesting. So I like to click here. I'm going to hold on the shift button, right? And I'm going to do this, right? All right. I'm going to highlight here. Then I'm going to hold on the control button, right? Hold on control. Select here. Then I'm going to hold on the shift button again, right? And I'm going to press down. All right. Why am I highlighting these two columns? I'm highlighting the type of expenses and the figures that are related to the type of expenses. Then I'm going to go to insert. When you go to insert, right, you got two options. You could either use a pie chart, 3D pie chart, right? Then the chart design is going to come up and you can select here. And the pie chart, now what that pie chart does is to actually, right, is to actually show you where your money is going. What percentage of your money is going to food, what percentage of your money is going to electricity, etc., etc., right? You can also right? You can also label your pie chart, right? So you could call it expenditure, right? Expenditure, right? You can also label your pie chart. But I'm not a huge fan of the pie chart, right? I'm not a huge fan of the pie chart. What I like to do is this. Go here, insert the bar chart. So when I go to insert the bar chart, I like to use a 3D. I like to use a 3D version, right? Look how simple it is. Look how simple it is, guys. All right. So what's that showing you right there with the 3D version? What's that showing you right there? The same thing, same principles apply. You could come right here. You could label your chart right here. You could call it expenditure, right? You can label your chart right here. Let's look at it. It shows that your food is the highest expense that you have. And for me, my food is always the highest expense because I'm not cutting back on my food for nothing. All right. I'm telling you that straight up. I'm not going to starve myself to please no one else. Right. No mortgage brokers, no utility people. I ain't doing that. Right. I ain't starving myself. That's just me. So my food bill is always the highest. Right. And we got some entertainment, probably that's too high, right? We got the rent and mortgages. So right here, you can actually track and see like easily, graphically, where your money is going. And I like to use this. So the bar chart, I like to use that. And that's it. Simply in a wrap, how I track my expenses. Okay, guys, hope you got some value from this. And if you did, just hit that like button. Also, comment below if you need any further explanation on how to track your expenses. Big up yourself and enjoy your weekend.